everybody, welcome back to the Cursed Trials, powered by Alienware.
Yes.
We have round 3 coming up here. It's going to be sunset weather settings, but let's take a look at the last win against All Authority there, getting a W above their logo there. Well done, Cloud9 got first last round, but unfortunately did very not so good last round. It
Got
brought
shot
them
out of
all
some
the way
vehicles.
down. Yeah,
Which
definitely.
happens
It does.
in the Cursed Trials when
really
you're playing against
crappy.
a bunch of pros. And
Yeah, so they got a
stuff
15th
like
there,
that.
bringing them all the way down to 5th place there against All Authority. Currently in first with a 9th place finish and a first last round, 163 points. But creeping up right behind them, Team Solo mid in second. FlyQuest was only playing with 3 out of their 4 squad members for the first 2 rounds here, but they do have their 4th now. We'll see how they can do. Currently in third, and then Zakden Nam, which means searching for a name, doing pretty consistent 4th and then a 7th, so they are sitting at 4th place.
Did you mention Cloud9?
Yeah.
Getting knocked down? Yeah, Cloud9
Yeah.
had a really amazing game 1, but the 15th, yeah, no, you did actually, sorry. The 15th place finish actually knocking them down to 5th already, so you can't see more than 1, maybe even 2 pretty subpar games. A 15th place finish is really hard.
It's tough, yeah, and at this point, this is round 3 of 5.
5 points.
So only 3 rounds left. During this match 3, this is where you really want to start being consistent. You want to get a really good game here in round 3 and then come out strong in 4 and 5. It's going to determine everything here. First place team is going to get those 4 bandanas using our point system, which you can check out at cursedtrials.com or use the chat command bracket. You can see where all the teams sit right now, as well as get an idea of where they qualified the last 2 days as well.
Yeah, it's been a pretty fun event so far. I feel like every single month we're getting better at casting. My camera work I feel like is going to keep improving and stuff like that. Overall, I just wanted to thank everybody for being here and watching the Cursed Trials and tuning in. It means a lot, all the support and stuff like that. So we look forward to your continued support as well. But we're loading in. We're only at 62. We're not quite in yet. We're only at 62. We're hoping that these other 2 players actually manage to make it in before the plane sucks them up, which will be right now.
Yeah, so it does look like we
unfortunately
had 2 members maybe not able to make it in. It looks like
we're missing one. We're missing a Beastia from Team Kinguin. That's rough.
And Against All Authority is missing 1.
And 1 from Against All Authority. That is really rough. So
do you want to?
We'll see if that actually makes a difference. DCs do happen. We don't remake unless there's catastrophic DCs or a bunch of really bad lag. We got a bad server last month, and we actually had to do our very first remake ever, our very first official remake. So FlyQuest is doing insanely well with 3 players. So we're gonna hope that Against All Authority and Team Kinguin are not going to be in that bad of a position, being down a player.
Right. Yep. The plane path is coming actually very south. For most of the plane paths we've been seeing before. Lots of people trying to move way up to the north side here. FlyQuest kind of looking around, seeing if anybody's around Pochinki. They might be eyeing it. We'll see if that's where they decide to go, if they're going to keep going up to like Rosehawk. But Pochinki is not going to be contested by anybody maybe this round.
Seems like TSM's actually dropping here onto some vehicles that they see. There's actually a UAZ over here as well, but I think TSM is going to end up getting both of these vehicles. There is a bike.
Definitely, and this is probably just because George Pool was out of reach in terms of shooting, so they maybe go ahead and do what they always do still and just drive up to George. Looks like they are heading north, going to go past this mountain here.
Going to go ahead and pick up Marius on the way through. You have to imagine Smack's landing as well. Rotor kind of driving towards him. He just wants to go to Giorgio. I don't think he's going to try for... Yeah, no, he actually Smack found a buggy as well. So TSM's just going to go ahead. They look like they couldn't have long shooted it. It was too far, so they dropped here to look for vehicles. But they're all driving to North George. They want to go back.
Smack's actually chasing Broder. Broder is actually looking around, and Chris trying to get some crazy shot.
I thought I saw blood like way over there, but probably not going to happen. That's very far away.
We have a pretty decent north circle here. George is in.
Okay.
All right. Severny. Rosehawk.
Okay. Fine. Good enough, I guess. Penta doing their standard drop, hitting up some of these compounds. Against All Authorities and Milta again. Against All Authorities, been in Milta every single game for the most part.
We've got FaZe
up here.
FaZe taking over Milta.
Milta Powers.
Novo.
Looks like Ghost is inside Novo this round, but we do have 2 teams. We've got 2-1-1 fighting with EG over here.
Where is EG's
military base?
4th?
He's here. He's usually south. Usually it's Swats. Usually Swats is really far away, but...
There's Ghoul.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Ghoul by himself for EG getting shot at by 211. I think he might be able to make it away. He is going to break LOS right here. Could have been very
you're just
bad.
waiting to see that bar turn bright red and to see the headshot and the kill feed. But Ghoul's going to go ahead and make it out. So let's see if the rest of EG can fight this aggressive 2-on-1 squad from open signups. They've been doing pretty well for themselves. Anyone who gets in through open signups and manages to qualify for the final is playing pretty well. So getting that top 4 spot in your qualifier group is not easy when the competition is this tough.
For sure. And we do actually have Blaze and their team there. That's going to be Loot Goblins taking over Saverne. And it's all to them themselves.
And they're in center circle.
Yeah, plenty of loot, and they're probably going to be holding that down for quite a while. Looks like Blaze is actually going to shooting range by himself.
You ask me pretty often, or we ask each other pretty often, like, what's your favorite circle? Mm-hmm. Like right now in the current meta. And I actually forgot about it until now, but I love a circle that is like kind of in this hilly area.
Yeah.
Especially with the addition of this warehouse.
That was a big addition for sure.
There's a couple of compounds. There's lots of little hills. It's really a place where the 4X and the 8Xs can shine, and snipers can kind of carry that game. So I like this area. Hopefully it'll come over here. It's just kind of center circle, so I think the chances are good.
The frames are pretty good in that area too.
Yes. Always very important. Got the plane flying over. Let's see where it dropped. It actually dropped almost center circle, not far from where we are. So it's coming down. We'll check it out a little bit later. Totality's over here. Totality's a little split, but they have Pollyanna themselves. It's interesting because Pollyanna is inside the circle, but it seems like Totality, and a lot of these pro teams, at least today, have been more occupied with trying to get someplace safe center circle instead of looting the whole town.
I do wonder if a little bit of that is because of the fact that Pollyanna is so... It's poorly optimized at this point. It's really laggy.
That they don't want to like loot there for too long, or they don't want to fight there.
I think if they can loot there for a little bit, but yeah, they don't think they want to get into a fight. But we do have some action here. It looks like Chris just went down to Sam of Tempo Storm,
but he got traded by Mud OW.
Yeah,
so
and Sam was by himself. So.
That's one Tempo Storm agent knocked out. Tempo Storm's only got 3 left, much like Kinguin and
Smithy. Smithy is eyeing that crate that just landed, Alex. He's going to be picking up something here. We'll see what he's got. Nice.
My goodness.
Hopefully you can find a scope for that because it did not come with one.
Look at how fast he looted that. Just drag everything. Yep. Drag everything, and he's out. So Smithy97 with the We'll see if he can find a sight for it. There wasn't an 8X in that crate. So he's going to be iron sight aiming for a while.
But he's going to be driving into Loot Goblins here.
I think he's going to stop at these houses. These houses are held down by so many teams. We'll see where they stop, but I think it's those houses.
He's not, man. I think he's going to shooting range, and that's where Blaze is. Oh. He faked me out, man.
It was obvious. He's going to favor the right side as opposed to the left side. There's a lot more loot over here because this... I love these 2-story houses. These are my favorite houses.
Remember that fight we got in here?
These are my favorite houses because you can hold the stairwell on the second floor.
Yeah. The bars on the windows are just ridiculous. The
bars on the windows do suck. But that could protect you from nades as well.
Yeah.
And there's always a lot of loot in those houses.
We'll check in with Smithy97 in a little bit here, see if he can get a nice scope on that and see if he can do any work here. FlyQuest's blue is going to be contested by 2 members here of Theater Mayhem, yeah.
Pony Rider and Fantastic. They're in the 3-story.
Blue.
It's actually 4 stories, isn't it? It is 4 stories.
Blue's gonna favor the top here. I think he's gonna catch one of them going all the way up. Oh no, that was a little bit of, I don't know, man. I would have waited maybe for one of them to get on the roof, which would have been easy shots. Then again, if he's already looted that and maybe he left a door open, Cudtastic and his teammate Pony Rider may have seen that. So
I don't know.
It doesn't look like he looted.
We're all closed up in here.
I don't know, man. Personally, I think I would have waited for them to get up higher.
Or maybe to, like, cluelessly try to attempt to enter your building, and then you can just hold them on stairs or something like that.
Yeah. I think the shot was a little early.
FlyQuest, Blue's not dead, so you can't say, oh, no.
Right, yeah. Absolutely right.
Smithy taking shots at Dreamy Kid.
telling Dreamy Kid to get out of here. This is my compound.
My property. Get off of my property.
Gaxi just got knocked by Cannon with a headshot scar over here. by the river, and that is it.
So that means
Gaxi.
only two team members remain for Kinguin because Ibiza couldn't load in. Very, very sadly, Dreamy Kids make his way back to Severny. FaZe is making their rotation.
They're actually driving right
along with Larson.
By Larson of Kinguin, which, as you said, only has 2 members left. Lore.
We're being civil. We're just going for a nice little drive. Everyone's trying to get to the circle. What if you had a pistol? Would you pick up pistols if you could shoot out the window as the driver of a car?
Probably not.
Like
it's already hard enough to drive and shoot.
Like GTA style. I think it could be fun. We need people to pick up pistols. Oh man, Smithy's moved across the street.
Dreamy Kid came
is
back.
out as well.
He came back.
Dreamy Kid wants this.
I think he drove by and just let all of his team members know, like, hey, there's a dude over here who just shot at me. We should come kill him.
Smithy's actually found that over-under. He's picked up that over-under. He's just going to hold the stairs.
Remember, Smithy has an so this could be a gift for Dreamy Kid and his team.
He's just going to hold the stairs. I'm not sure they know that he's across the street now, because when he was shooting at Dreamy Kid as he drove past, he was actually on the other side of the road. But Timber, they seem very hesitant to push up.
I mean, that's a death hallway there going up the stairs.
We've got a very loud motorcycle bugging out next to the house. They're not gonna push up. They're too scared.
I don't think they necessarily know which house Smithy is in, because you see how they're still looking at the windows. They also don't know that Smithy is alone.
Cannon just got killed by Haxate.
Yes, he was knocked a little bit earlier. For all they know,
that was a great nade.
That was actually really nice. For all they know, Smithy could have 3 other team members here. Smithy all alone. Dreamy Kid just eyeing up the stairs there, leaning, trying to get an angle. Smithy actually changing positions here. He's moving around. They're making their move up. Knocking
He's
one.
Be overwhelmed. He's overwhelmed. They just pushed up together and overwhelmed him.
Yep, that's
Smithy
what you
gave
gotta
up
do.
his stairs.
You can't be slow about that. And there is
Tempestorm's taking some shots at them as well. So I think Ghost Gaming just ran into a few issues. I saw a couple of names, important names, get knocked out over here by Against All Authority. And I think it was, who was it? I think it was 2 members of Ghost. I think it was Austin, and I think it was
Define Legit.
Define Legit, Profi. Yes. So it was Define Legit, and Austin got killed by AA coming out of Milta. Profi's still a little bit forward. EG's made their way up.
James just got knocked by falling. A little bit of an accident here. Remember the Smithy who just got knocked out. You got to think that other squad that knocked him out. For all they know, they think there's another 3 enemies maybe in the opposite side of the road or something like that, because they only got that knock, and it's just very random for Smithy to be so alone. But yeah, that squad, Timber, that's the Loot Goblins. They now have that to the east of shooting range. So
Totality down 2 players now as well, Purdy Curdy and Nop Nop, because they just lost Smithy up here. Purdy Curdy and Nop Nop are now alone. Not sure what we're shooting at over here.
I'm telling you, man, they don't know that Smithy's other 3 team members are nowhere near there. They're actually shooting Valiate and Maluk of Tempo Storm up on the hill.
Circle's posting pretty soon. Are they?
Yeah, I just saw some shots.
They were shooting that way.
Yeah, they were, but then they started shooting south
okay,
too.
Okay.
I don't know what they're shooting at.
Just
is there a vehicle?
Maybe breaking some windows or something.
Which one of these members picked up the This is
double check.
Loot
It looks like
Goblins.
over here onto Dreamy Kid.
Dreamy Kid.
Dreamy
and
Kid. Does he have a sight on? He's got a 4. He's got just a 4. I'm sure that was a really awesome find.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, this guy had Nom. What the shit? Penta taking a fight with FaZe over here at this complex, but they're gonna vehicle up and get the hell out, I think.
New circle.
So Penta's moving. AA looks like they might be driving across the bridge to the west of Polyana, right into FaZe. We'll see if they continue their path. Uh-oh. Circle's gonna post. Circle just posted.
They just posted, yeah. It's actually there's a lot of variation here in this area of the map. There's all kinds of compounds available. There's the river that splits down the middle. So there's a lot of interesting plays that could be made here. Against All Authority, currently in first, but unfortunately not able to have one of their members connect in this game. Round 3 of 5.
People are driving. So this is an interesting one. We don't see it come here very often. We'll see what the strategies kind of present themselves as.
Well, Severny's out of play at this point.
There's not a ton of compounds is the thing. Tempo taking some shots at FaZe as they drive up the hill, but that draws the attention of this Loot Goblin squad as well, and FaZe might be driving into Penta up here.
Purdy Curdy was able to connect a few shots onto FaZe as they drove by. And yes, you're right, Penta Ultra taking some massive fire onto Mixie and his teammate there, but not able to connect much. Got a nade coming down, I believe.
Yep.
And Hax doesn't have a helmet now.
A little bit of a bump on the Mixie. It wasn't enough. Let's see if any more nades rain in. Oh, a little bit of a bounce.
Hax
A couple more nades.
Hax actually just used a full med kit.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Nice nade by Jeeves and Ultra
off.
finishing it off. Hax is so low. He just used a med kit, but he's all the way back down to like 25% again.
Jempty is on an extremely long flank, but he's going to run past 2 Theater of Mayhem players down in this little compound. But Penta's pushing. Penta's pushing. They want the kills.
Cincy is knocking Fuzz face to face there. It's all up to Haxate now to try to win this fight against Penta because his other teammate's way down there. Haxate able to knock Frost. And he's able to knock Ultra too, but he is alone because remember his other teammates was over there and he actually got knocked, I think, by Pony Rider or Hetra.
Hetra just killed
yeah.
Jempty as he was up here flanking around these houses by Cudtastic and
Ultra,
Pony Rider. Holy moly.
Ultra did very well there though. He was able to knock 2 Penta members, but unfortunately lost his other teammate there. Larson and Lore here taking some shots.
Kinguin, their rough game continues. Cloud9 is up here. TSM is way north, favoring the north side of the circle.
Pretty alone
once again.
So that's good.
The remainder of Ghost Gaming's up here. Against All Authority has made their way into Rozhok. They're actually at Rozhok, and FlyQuest now shooting at them from way up here. On this hill across the river. Shiv with that Kar 98, very, very deadly with that Kar 98. He was knocking out lots of people yesterday and in the last 2 matches.
And this is something. This is the FlyQuest member that was missing before, but he's back now into the action, taking some shots onto Shiv.
Not sure Cloud9 knows that this crate is here. It's got a 249, a good amount of ammo, and a 3 vest, so it looks like Solid's rotating around to pick it up. That's going to be good. Team No Name in this compound. So Penta's okay. Tempo Storm is still alive.
We have Evil Geniuses south of Rozhok holding this down. Ruins being driven by through 211 there. X-Chris is with his teammate there. I think there's just 2 of them.
Against All Authority, Tilt's taking shots at FlyQuest. It looks like Penta's going to try to move into this compound. So they're probably not going to move for They're probably not going to move for a long time, most likely.
Yeah, they're most likely going to get the next circle as well, so that's going to be good for them. The Blues moving in. Look at this crate. It's all hidden.
It's hard to see.
It is hidden.
Another M24, kind of underwhelming.
Yeah, no scope on it. But at this point in the game, you got to think if one squad picks that up, somebody's got an 8x.
Give them an 8x for it. You're probably right. But this is match 3. We've got 2 more after this one.
Yeah, as we said earlier, I mean, this match 3, it's you know, it's right smack in the middle of the tournament. It does matter so much.
We're about halfway done for today.
Yeah, every round matters, and this round is where you can really find yourself with some great momentum. If Against All Authority can pull off another 1st or 2nd place, they're going to be feeling really good. TSM currently in 2nd place, so they want a high finish. And Cloud9 doing really, really not great at all last round, so obviously this round trying to bounce back. But there's only there's 52 still left, so a lot of teams are still up. So going out right now is still going to be a very low finish for any of these teams that get knocked out.
Yep. You've still got probably 14, 15 squads left, I think. So a finish right now is going to net you maybe 10 points. So you want to avoid that. TSM might be getting pulled up on by a couple of squads here. It looks like Kinguin might be rotating that way as well. We shall see. Maybe stopping at that house. They're stopping at this little solo house. So they're going to be okay, I think. Kinguin's about to be in the blue. They're going to be pulling up behind. Kinguin's going to come to one of these complexes, which could be very, very bad, because I don't think they're going to be able to see any of these players up here. They're not going to see anyone pulling up. They're going to see the buggy outside. Maybe they'll drive past after they see that. Could be be a bad finish for Kinguin here.
New circle did just post.
He's going to keep on driving through.
Lud Boston actually did pull up and stop there, but yeah, they're going to keep going for sure. Larson and Lore there. They are getting hit though. Lore taking a little bit of damage. And they're going to be safe here though. Let's take a look at the new circle. It just posted. It's actually, look at this. Cloud9 can't ask for a better circle.
This compound's going to be really strong. And everyone's already moving. Look at all these vehicles. Everyone's moving up the hill. Loot Goblins are out of their house. Remember, they do have that onto Dreamy Kid. Hamster might be looking to run into Kinguin up here, though. Oh, he's going to stop. They're going to move in right next door.
He had to have seen those vehicles up the hill.
He at least heard them stop, and Kinguin looks like they might try to run away. They're just going to try to run away. They don't even want to fight. Not with 2 players.
Not with 2 players, yeah, for sure, against a 4-man squad. Tempo Storm driving up, though, onto Cloud9's compound. This is dead center of the circle, so the fighting can pretty much last for a while here. They don't have to be running. Nobody has to run from the blue. Frolic are actually moving his vehicle, so definitely Tempo Storm heard that vehicle moving around. Now they absolutely know someone's there. Nop Nop is also moving in, though.
Against All Authority is in a really hard position over here.
Look at all these people trying to get to the center. This one compound that Cloud9 has down. Nop Nop coming around the corner, and Tempo Storm are going to be taking shots at them now. And they flip their Dacia!
Totality eliminated.
That is unfortunate.
Totally eliminated. FlyQuest up on this hill. They're rolling up. AAA seems to have... oh, something actually just knocked over Ultra and finished him.
It. Nice job for something.
That same exact thing happened last round.
Well, something just showed up.
FlyQuest... Yeah, but...
FlyQuest knocked out
I'm thinking
Ultra.
of Against All Authority. I thought it was Against All Authority. Because Against All Authority owned Ultra from really far away and managed to finish him, and they couldn't pick him up.
That's right.
So Ultra getting knocked out of Game 3 in a similar fashion from a different squad. Penta's okay for now. Oh man, 2-1-1 over here. Sunjano, Sunlaus, Ferg Company shooting up at FlyQuest with this 8X, and they know Against All Authority is in the shack. So Against All Authority, a big team to watch right now because they're very high on the leaderboard.
They're first currently, but only 3 of them are in this lobby. We'll see if they can continue.
One of them got eliminated earlier, I believe. Because they made it 4. No, there's 4 of them. There's 4 in FlyQuest. Oh, there's only 3 in this
I was talking
lobby.
about Against All Authority, yeah.
God, you're right.
They're currently...
It's been a long weekend, Travis. I'm sorry.
It's all good. They're currently in first place right now on the leaderboard, but with only 3 members, it's gonna be a little more tough. But we've seen it happen. TSM taking some shots down there.
They actually managed to kill one player of this white squad that ran in. Seems like he ran up on their position maybe with a vehicle or something like that, and they killed him. So only 2 remain over here. Actually, no, Kung Christian's still alive.
And that is, they're shooting down there at Team Purdy's.
Team Purdy's.
Purdy's.
I just can't remember this one. I'm not sure.
Berga and Fani.
And as you said, look who's pushing up first before everyone else.
Marius,
oh
the aggressor,
goodness.
able to knock one of them, and Break's gonna finish that
Finished
off.
by Break.
Look at Berga.
Berga's just a little
trying
cheeky,
to get something. I think this smoke is going to be used. 2 smokes now is going to be used to try to get away with this this buggy. But Break's not going to let that happen. Break is shooting with that AKM there. This guy is completely pinched at this point. I don't think he's going to be able to get out of this. He's using a first aid kit right now, trying to get his health up. But Marius isn't going to let that happen. He's going to push to the right here, try to get a better angle on the other side of this rock. Got nades coming in. And look at this, Smack pushing down as well. And Berga just completely...
Christian.
Yeah.
All alone now. Oh, no. We've got Tempo Storm pushing into Kinguin. Larson on here, getting shot in the back, but Lore knocking out Valiant and finishing him. Lore covering his teammate. Tempo Storm's going to pull back. Lore with the hero play.
He just shot through some leaves.
Yeah.
Hacker.
Travis, please. Travis, it's over.
I know.
It's over.
Okay, I know. So check this out, dude. Cloud9 got the circle again. This is really what they needed, man.
Such a troll.
Cloud9 needed this for sure. They want to get a really high placement here in Game 3.
AA is still in the shed. The circle
Still
blessing
in the
them.
circle, yeah.
Blessing them. 2-1-1 has to get across the water. That sucks. Actually, no, they don't. What? They're still in the zone here.
Yeah, just barely. They're gonna probably get utilize most of that land.
Here comes Luke Goblins, Dreamy Kid with this Om. Oh, there's pretty much no place you can go that's not Acapado right now. We're gonna go towards FlyQuest, I suppose. Stop at these rocks, maybe?
They just heard.
Oh,
He
no.
heard those shots from Against All Authority. You'd think. And they made it away.
They're going for the plunge. They're going for the plunge.
Oh my gosh, they made it. Look
Go
at
for a
Dreamy Kid's
swim.
health.
That's honestly probably the best play. It kind of sucks,
Oh, yeah,
but it's probably the
absolutely.
best play there.
TSM circling the blue here, coming down to the south. Currently in second place. Trying to get
Ooh, mama.
higher on that leaderboard at this point. Penta is looking real strong.
Team No Name, dude. Team No Name is looking good too. It looks like Tempo Storm did the exact same thing, plunged into the river. The rest of Theater of Mayhem is over here in this shack. AA still doesn't have to move. AAA still doesn't have to move.
211. Yeah, 211 and FlyQuest fighting it out from across the river here.
2-1-1's been shooting for so long.
Yeah.
Just harassing FlyQuest.
Keep in mind, we do have the ammo turned up to 1.5 times.
Yes.
As well as no costume.
Shoot away.
So ammo is plentiful in the Curse Trials with our settings. So
TSM is in the new circle looking for a place to call home.
Smack.
Gets knocked with a headshot. TSM is getting lit up from that compound. Penta's right up the hill. This is a bad position. AIM-PR just got killed with a vehicle explosion as well. He must have driven into FlyQuest. FlyQuest blowing him up. So only Vis and Break remain for TSM.
they're getting shot from Cloud9 and Penta.
Circle has spawned. It's pulling up out of the water.
Cloud9 has the circle again.
Everyone out of the pool.
And Vis is killed. Break is killed. Simpsy just picked up 2 of those kills onto TSM, knocking TSM out of this round.
Not quite enough. Everyone's got to get out of the pool here shortly. SWAT's coming down in the blue off of his hill. This last circle was Death Circle, so he's chunking 3 damage per second right there. Fantastic and Pony Rider can't exit their shack for fear of being killed. Moody has moved out, but Penta's taking a fight with FlyQuest finally. These teams inevitably had to meet if they wanted to keep the high ground. But Jeems is on the long flank. Jeems a player to watch. Jeems lots of kills.
James has been
Lots of kills in the
doing
last
so
series.
well in the qualifier and here in the finals as well.
Pony Rider and Cudtastic eliminated. Theater of Mayhem is out for this round. But these FlyQuest guys are on an even longer flank. Penta's just going to get in the vehicles and run.
Oh my gosh, blue!
Jeems saying goodbye. They lost Simsy, but Jeems and Frost made it, but they're driving right towards Cloud9.
Cloud9 doing massive damage on Frost. Frost so low on health.
Simsy's finished. Frost is low. Frost is using a first aid. Oh,
Jeems
man.
is actually
Jeems is still
spread
alive.
apart. Yeah, just got a first aid kit off. And I think at this point, and there's Frost just got knocked.
So Jeems is the only remaining member of Penta.
Got Valier trying to get some frags onto Ghost Gaming's Profi here. Who's in there, and there it is. Nice nade by Maluk.
Kinguin about to be run up on by EG here. Nomi's going to finish it.
Nice job.
And that's Kinguin eliminated from round 3, unfortunately.
And they're just in the circle as well, right on that little cliff. So Blue's coming in. A couple of teams have to move in, but most people are
Jeems is
in.
right down the hill. And Against All Authority is still alive. They've made it. They made their way behind both of these teams to the high ground. Against All Authority is playing extremely well. It seems like 211, who had to cross, actually ended up getting eliminated.
Not looking good for Timber and Blaze. They are down in the blue, going to die for
Hamster
sure.
is all alone in this house. Oh man, but he is just camping the kitchen. cooking in the kitchen. Hamsters owning your team. That's what's cooking. Spanky's still up. Chris and MUD OW have been playing this game so passive. They've been swimming for about the past 10 minutes. But against all authorities, taking out FlyQuest now.
Yep, Headchar is absolutely knocked out and killed there. Shiv getting the knock, Orax getting the final kill onto that. Hamster's getting killed by Spanky there. 21 left now. It's coming down to the final.
Cloud9's moving.
Not without being shot at, though.
Comet's the closest to Cloud9. They're extremely close to his tree, but he's getting shot from another direction now.
Yeah, Chappie.
He just got knocked by Chappie. Chappie stayed a little bit further behind. He's a little bit further behind so he could cover his teammates' advance.
Nice, solid. Also knocking out Blue there. It's looking pretty good for Cloud9 right now, but man, that vehicle's smoking big time. Something being knocked as well. Against all Lions making some moves now. Shiv
against
knocking,
all authority, Travis.
Sorry, against all authority.
It's all good.
Able to knock Something. He was just now able to make it in for his team.
Cloud9 and AAA are in the circle right now. Everyone else has to move, and the blue is a-coming. Tempo Storm stuck in this Harry Potter tower. Dre's gonna die. Dre's not gonna make it through this.
They're all fighting in the blue right here. They're fighting in the blue.
All of
Death
EG
Circle. They're all
just
gonna
got
die.
knocked. Nomi's hanging back. First aiding inside the blue.
They're not gonna make it, man. That's
Maluk is still alive.
Everybody's dying in the play zone right here.
Yep. Everyone coming out of those houses was just murdered by against all authority. Spanky is the only one remaining from over there.
That is the Zokt and Nam.
Zokt and Nam. Spanky. The last remaining.
I think Shiv got a little glimpse of his weapon.
Nomi just died outside the play zone, so EG is now eliminated as well. So it's Cloud9 versus against all authority for the most part. And Cloud9 is pushing this hill.
Chappie
man.
making his move. He hears Shiv, who just killed Spanky. Now it's just Cloud9 versus against all authority. 2 members left. 1 left for against all authority now against 4 Cloud9 members. And there it is. Cloud9 bouncing back from last round. Another first place finish.
Some really convenient circle location. They held down that compound. They were in that compound for probably like 20 minutes.
Absolutely. But check this out, man. 2nd place.
Yeah.
Against all authority, man.
Just
and they're currently in 1st, so a 2nd place finish is huge. Well done to Cloud9 getting 1st. 3rd place there, Spanky Broder uncharged. That is our Zokt and Nam, which is team searching for a name. We've got Evil Geniuses, Ghouls, Watts, Pandango, Nomi doing pretty well there, 4 kills. And Tempo Storm bouncing back as well, getting a 5th place finish there. FaZe, 16th, unfortunately, getting knocked out pretty early, as well as TSM.
Yep. Who
are currently in 2nd. So
FaZe with the last place finish is not what you want.
Right. We're gonna see
obviously.
a lot of we're gonna see a lot of changes on the leaderboard after this round 3. We have 2 more rounds after this. So at this point, still, someone can take 1st for sure.
I think it's interesting because like Cloud9 had really awesome location for the circles and stuff like that.
They got circles.
But Against All Authority did not. Against All Authority was struggling. They were riding the struggle bus for a solid 30 minutes with those circles, and they actually managed to rotate up to the top of that hill. They couldn't take the fight with Cloud9, unfortunately, but it shows that you can do it even if you're down. Even if you're down, it doesn't necessarily matter. It doesn't all come down to circle luck.
For sure.
But that was match 3. We've only got 2 more matches left to go for our finals, guys. This has been the Curse Trials, our very first squad event for November. This is powered by Alienware. Alienware, our sponsor. They've been a great support for all of our events. We can only do this because of them. If you're interested in buying a new PC for yourself or a friend or a family member for the holidays, please check out our link in the description. But we're going to go on another 10-minute break. We're going to calculate the scores. We'll talk about the standings when we get back. But besides that, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, guys.
Alienware 25-inch gaming monitor with NVIDIA G-Sync technologies packs premium gaming performance features into a powerful display. Fully adjustable screen takes immersion to the next level and provides comfort for long hours of gameplay. Power your visuals with Alien Effects reactive in-game lighting effects. Experience flawless graphics and rapid-fire gameplay with ultra-responsive 240Hz refresh rate. 1 millisecond response time delivers fast-action, seamless transitions. Compatible with GeForce GTX, NVIDIA G-Sync eliminates tearing and minimizes stutter for a sharper, smoother performance. Turn up the intensity with lifelike NVIDIA Ultra Low Motion Blur. Alienware 25 gaming monitor with NVIDIA G-Sync technology. Get the gaming experience you need.